This video is going to be a bit dark, but I think that darkness and blunt truths are the thing that's most needed in the world today to get men to live better lives. So here's the dark truth: life does not fix itself. I talk to guys every day who are stuck. I'm a dating coach and I help men to improve their dating lives. But before that, I was a sales coach. And before that, I've helped guys in many different areas. And there's so many people who are stuck. And not just stuck for a day, not for a few weeks, not even a couple of months. Guys who are stuck year after year after year after year. And they tell themselves, oh, it's just not the right time. Or, oh, I just need to focus on my career right now and the right girl is going to come later. Or my personal favorite, oh, things are just going to work out eventually. I just have to give it a little bit more time. But here's the problem, bro. Life does not just work itself out. That's not how it works. If we're being honest and like brutally honest, the natural the natural direction of life, the natural state of life, the entropy of life is to drift towards mediocrity. And you know this is true. If you look around you at the people in day to day life, most of them are fat, broke, unattractive, unhappy, in bad relationships, getting divorced, unhealthy. The natural entropy of life is unhappiness and sadness and darkness and absolute shit. So if you do nothing, you don't just stay in the same place. You start drifting backwards towards the gravitational pull of mediocrity. And when it comes to dating, it's even worse because every month, every year that you put it off, you're just reinforcing the neurochemical habit of passivity, of hesitation, of choosing not to grab life by the balls and do what you know you need to do as a man. You're watching other men step up and take action while you wait there for a moment that is never going to come. Okay? And again, like I'm talking about dating right now, but this same mindset carries over into every area of life. Like I was talking to a guy yesterday who's, in his 30s and he's been having the same issues for the past 10 plus years. And I'm offering him a solution and he's still saying, "No, I'm going to figure it out on my own. I just need time." Bro, you've had time. You've seen what time has done for you, which is absolutely nothing. You failed. But you can't say that. It's mean. But sometimes you need to say the mean, harsh truth to inspire change in somebody. Okay? And I've seen it too many times. The passive man gets left behind. A guy spends his 20s grinding, building his career, telling himself that women are going to just come later. And then he reaches 30 and he's not where he wants to be at yet financially, and he's still not quite there yet. And he wakes up successful, financially well off, and still completely alone. And he opens up the dating app for the first time and realizes, swipe, 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 swipe. Oh, dating is harder than I thought. I'm getting matches, but when I talk to them, they either don't respond, or if we do get onto a date somehow, I can't escalate things and they kind of fade out after the first date, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And he tries to approach women in real life, but his confidence is non-existent and she can feel the weakness in him, so she rejects him nicely. She doesn't say no. She says, "Oh, I have a boyfriend," or, "Oh, I have to focus on other things right now." She doesn't want him. And it's not because anything is wrong with him. It's because for the last decade, he's been choosing to live in his head, choosing to focus only on his career, telling himself these stories about women only wanting money, and telling himself stories about, oh, I need to focus on the mission, instead of facing his fears and getting actual experience. It's such a common story, bro. And the brutal truth is that the guy who actually took action in his 20s, in his mid 20s, in his late 20s, in his 30s, the guy who takes action at any age, even if he wasn't making six figures, he's the one who's now miles ahead in dating. He built the confidence, he built the experience, he built the skill set, he learned how to talk to women, he learned how to escalate. He didn't let fear dictate his life. And now, because of that, he's, even if he's not where you're at financially yet, now he's so far ahead in the dating game, which for most men is equally as, if not as important as the money. Because what is the money without some beautiful, amazing, trustworthy, great girl to share it with? And now he's dating the type of woman that you wanted to date, that the passive guy only dreams about. I see it every day, bro. It's the lie of more time. I hear it all the time. I just need more time. I just need to focus on my mission. I'll have more time at some point in the future. Right now, I'm too busy. Right now, I have work and activities and different things going on. I need to focus on these. But here's the truth. You're a busy man. You're an ambitious man. You're trying to improve your life. And to improve your life, well, it's going to take hard work, right? It doesn't happen by accident. It takes a lot of hard work, as you're seeing. So let's think this out to its logical end. Okay, so as you're getting more successful and you're becoming more busy, because success begets busyness, well, you're going to become more and more busy over time. So if you can't find the time now to date women, do you think you'll have the time in 6 months, in a year, in 5 years, when you're more successful and more busy? It's not how it works, man. So let's be real. Like, what exactly are you waiting for? Is it for some magic moment where you just suddenly wake up and suddenly feel confident? Is that what it is, bro? Are you just waiting for her to just magically appear in your life without you raising a finger, without you going out and talking to her, without you actually improving your dating app pro, without you doing anything? It's just going to magically happen, right? Or for someone to just drag you out of bed and just magically force you out of your comfort zone and force you to take action. Again, I'm talking about dating, but this same stuff applies to every area of your life. Nobody is coming to save you, ever. And it's a sad truth. It's a very dark truth. Like, the reality of the world is, like, nature is metal as fuck. Existence is metal as fuck. It is you against the world. Now, of course, you can have a tribe, you can have family, you can have close friends. But ultimately, as a man, your success and your failure, your pain and your happiness, all of it comes down to you. And it doesn't just happen. It doesn't. It's built through action, through experience, through hard work, through embracing the fear, through taking investments on yourself, through dedicating yourself to learning more, through getting out there and learning what actually works, instead of just sitting on the sidelines and waiting and grinding. And I want to say this too, because grinding is great, but grinding won't fix your love life. And even cold approaching is great, and practicing and testing different things, it's great, and it'll fix your life it'll fix your dating life over time. But it makes so much more sense to do what I did, which is, a while ago, over the years, I've bought many dating courses, and they completely transformed my life and my results with women. And at this point in time, I've spent so many hundreds of hours just diving deep into psychology and evolutionary biology and other systems, so I don't need those courses anymore. But at the beginning, when I was first trying to get results in my life, getting those courses helped me to instantaneously transform my results. So that's one hack to all of this. But aside from that, here's the other hard truth. Even if you start taking action things won't fix themselves overnight. Most guys, they try once or twice and they face rejection and then they immediately retreat. They try talking to girls once or twice. They try dating apps for a week. They don't get the dates. And they're like, dude, this is dumb. And they pull backwards. And they tell themselves, oh, see, I knew this wasn't for me. I knew I couldn't do it. And it's pure weakness because rejection isn't failure. Failure isn't failure. It's feedback. Every high value man you see today who is hyper successful with women, who has that magnetism about himself, who naturally pulls in women, he wasn't born that way. I promise you. He wasn't. And maybe some of them were, but I definitely wasn't. Like, I used to get rejected I can't say every day because I was too scared to approach every day, but I used to get rejected constantly. I used to sit on the sidelines. I used to be terrified of talking to women. These guys, they built the success through failure, through repetitions, through consistent, deliberate effort to break free from that pool of mediocrity. Okay? So if you're watching this and you're realizing, damn, I've been waiting for years and nothing's changing, and I keep putting it off for the future, and I keep telling myself that I have to focus on my career first and focus on the mission first, and I have to get more money, and I have to do XYZ random bullshit. If that's you and you're kind of realizing that there's some broken beliefs holding you back in your brain, that's good, bro. Because the first step to fixing this in your life, to fixing anything in your life, is realizing that there's a problem. And most guys, what holds them back isn't that something's wrong with them, it's that something's wrong with how they think. And worse, not only is there a problem with how they think, but there's the dangerous aspect of the fact that they refuse to consider the fact that their thoughts might be destroying them. Because if you have an issue, if you're a crazy person but you know you're crazy, we can help that. But if you have these broken beliefs and you think that they're normal, well, then you're never going to be inspired to even examine yourself and want to change. And you're not crazy, I'm not saying that, but most guys have these broken beliefs in their head that are just lodged deep down in their brains that keep them stuck. Oh, I'm not good enough to approach girls. Oh, I'm too busy. Oh, I gotta focus on the mission. I gotta make more money. Girls only want guys with money. I'm not tall enough. I'm not handsome enough. I gotta fix X, Y, Z. I need the perfect approach. Brother, I say this out of love. It's all bullshit. It is all complete bullshit. Okay? But the dangerous part of all of this is that, again, like I say all the time, your beliefs create your thoughts create your actions create your results. So even if those beliefs are bullshit, well, if you still believe them, then you're not going to take the action and you won't get the results. You're going to stay stuck there. So it's dangerous. So if this is all resonating with you, and if you're actually ready to actually start seeing some real results with women, and not just have a successful career, but have a successful dating life too, have complete life fullness, have an all-around beautiful life with the amazing, trustworthy, feminine, beautiful, great girl to add to all of that. If that's you, well then in the description I have a link where you can book a call with me. And on that call, I'm not gonna, try to pitch you. I'm going to listen to your situation, see how you're currently approaching your dating life, and help you to see those blind spots, help you to see what might be holding you back in your dating life and how you can fix it. Now, if you want to fix it with me, with my guidance, with my team's guidance, we can do that. But if not, you will still have the advice, the strategy, the system for how to go fix it on your own. Is that fair enough? But again, either you can keep waiting or you can start living. The choice truly is yours. And life is going to stay the same until you decide. God bless. Godspeed. I'll see you guys soon.